My name is Doug, and we're going to get started with getting the barrel to rotate relative to the player's position. To do that, we're going to get our cannon. I'm just going to hold down Control, left click, drag it out, and then it'll be get. Drag this pin out. We're going to get world location. Up next, we're going to need the player pawn, so I'm just going to right click, player pawn. There we go, get player pawn. And we're going to get the actor location. So actor location, get actor location. And after that's said and done, I'm going to drag this out. I'm going to find look at rotation. And the target will be the actor. So, what did I just do? Okay, so let's get started and talk about what I just did. We got our cannon, and we're going to get the world location of that cannon. We're going to instance it. And what's an instance? Well, an instance is essentially that. When you instance something of a class, it's just we're copying that to the game itself. And we're going to get that instance location, and we're going to find a lookout location. The start point is going to be the cannon, and the end point is going to be the pawn, the player. And that's who we are. Up next, once we get the location, we're going to break rotate. We're going to break a rotator. So we're going to drag this return value out. We're going to say break rotator. And the yaw, we're going to take the yaw. It's probably not going to be the yaw. You have to eyeball it. The pitch, roll, and yaw. That's it depends on how your thing rotates. If it rotates funny, then it's probably most likely because it's not the yaw. I'm just using the yaw because why not? I'm gonna do trial and error with you guys as well. Excuse me. Excuse me. Wow. Okay, so we drag out the yaw. We make rotator, and we're gonna take that out. I'm just gonna okay, to do that I just alt left click to break that link. I'm just gonna click take the Z yaw and put that in there. And wow, I have no idea what's going on. Why that's happening? I think it's because of microwavable barrel burrito I ate just went down the wrong pipe or something. Anyway, we're gonna get our cannon again. Excuse me. We're gonna get our cannon again. To drag this out, I'm gonna get world rotation this time around. I'm gonna drag the return value out. I'm gonna type in R interp. I'm gonna grab an R interp 2. And that'll be our current. Our return value is gonna be our target. Our delta time is gonna be our delta time variable we set earlier. So we're gonna control, click, drag it out, and put it into here. And our interp speed is going to be, you guessed it, our rotation speed. So we're going to do the same thing we did to delta time. That's control, click, drag it out, and plop it into there. And then we're gonna get this again. I'm just gonna hit Control W to duplicate, and I'm just gonna drag this out. I'm going to set world rotation this time around. The new rotation is going to be the R interp 2. But we need something to call this. So I'm just going to create a custom event. Doug, why do we need custom events? Well, we need custom events so that way we just, whenever you want something to set off a specific thing, that's what a custom event is for. Whenever you say, it's kind of like triggering within Blueprint. Blueprint is a bunch of triggering anyway, but I want to get you guys into the habit. Stupid autosave. I want to get you guys into the habit of actually, like, getting to knowing your custom events as well. So we're gonna rename this. I'm just gonna call this rot range, and I'm gonna drag this into here. But we need to call this. So in order to call this, let's use an event tick. But there's a problem. If you notice, we still haven't set delta time. That's what event tick is for. You see delta seconds. We can actually set delta time to event tick. To set something, you hold down Alt, You click, drag it out, and that'll set. We take this into that and plop that into there, and during which time we drag this pin out and we call rot range. What's the target? It's going to be ourself. It's going to be the blueprint itself. So now we're done here. We're going to compile, we're going to save, we're going to close, and we're going to drag this out. Now be prepared. This is a big thing. Bam! This is the tank turret. The tank itself is for a project that I'm working on. So I'm just going to scale this down. And you know what? I'm just going to rotate this. Now that that's done, let's play. Oh, what? Our tank turret is rotating relative to our position. Yes. Kind of flow breaking though, considering how the base doesn't rotate neither. Well, I'll leave that up as a challenge for you. It's not necessarily a challenge per se. Why do you say that, Doug? Well, think of it this way. We just did it with Cannon. All you need to do is just put base in its place, and just and just basically repeat these steps. And that does it for our first video, or rather our second video. Tune in when we're gonna start firing at the player. I will see you, crazy cats, later.